Today, we're talking about how to break a very specific and very modern kind of spell. Yeah, I'm talking about the one cast by that pile of stuff you keep meaning to deal with. You know exactly the one I mean, right? That chair in the corner of your room, piled high with things you fully intend to sell or sort or just do something with. But when you look at it, your brain just shuts down. It just says, nope, not today. Well, guess what? You are definitely not alone in that feeling. So that feeling of being totally stuck, it actually has a name. And understanding it is the first step. But what if I told you the second step was a tool that could take that overwhelming, soul-crushing task and turn it into something you could literally finish in under a minute? Okay, let's dive in and really define what's going on here. This whole thing isn't about being messy or lazy. Not at all. It's about a very real cognitive roadblock that a ton of people face every single day, especially those with what are often called neurospicy brains. The official term is executive dysfunction. And really, it's like this invisible wall that pops up between wanting to do something and actually starting it. It turns what should be a simple process, like selling an old gadget online, into this mountain that feels impossible to climb. And this creates such a vicious cycle, doesn't it? It starts with a good intention, I'm going to turn this clutter into cash. But then reality hits. Listing just one thing takes forever, it's draining, and you have to make all these little decisions. So the pile gets bigger, the guilt gets heavier, and that feeling of being paralyzed just gets worse and worse. It's a total feedback loop of frustration. But what if you could just break that cycle? With something that honestly feels a bit like a magic trick. Well, that's where SpicyLister comes in. It's a tool built on this simple, powerful promise to help you sell your clutter without a stutter. So how does it work? It's almost ridiculously simple. You just snap a picture of something from your doom pile. The AI takes a look, and in less than a minute, it spits out a fantastic, keyword-rich title, a detailed description, and even a smart price suggestion. Then you just copy and paste it into whatever marketplace you want. That's it. The biggest, hardest part of the task is just gone. And this right here, this is the real game changer. Just look at the contrast. It's not just about saving you like 29 minutes. It's about saving your cognitive energy, your brain power. It completely shifts the experience from this stressful, awful thing that you do anything to avoid to a super quick, satisfying task that gives it that little, yes, I did a thing, dopamine hit. So who on earth came up with this? To really get this tool, you have to understand the person who built it, because the why behind it is just as important as the what. The creator is Christian Taylor, who's also a professional magician known as Chris PT. How cool is that? But he's also a neurodivergent developer who knows what executive dysfunction feels like from his own personal experience. This isn't just some random product he thought up. He literally built the exact tool that he needed for himself. And this quote, this really gets to the absolute heart of the entire project. It's not about trying to fix people. It's about building tools that actually work with the way our brains are wired, not against them. It's technology design that starts with empathy. Okay, so we've got a helpful tool, a great founder story, but the business model? This is where things get truly radically different. This is not your typical tech startup, folks. So SpicyLister runs on what's called a coffeeware model. That means the main tool is just free to use. The whole ecosystem is built around rewarding people for helping each other, and members who do pay can actually gift premium access to people who can't afford it. The entire philosophy is built on community and kindness, not profit. Just look at this. The free tier gives you everything you actually need. So the paid tiers aren't about unlocking some secret essential feature. They're about choosing to invest in the community and getting the ability to help other people out by gifting access. It's a totally different mindset. Oh, and if you use their own marketplace, the SpicyLister store, the commission they take on your sales is 0. That's right, 0%. All the money from your sale goes directly to you. I mean, that is almost completely unheard of, and it really shows you how committed they are to actually helping sellers. So let's wrap this all up. What's the core message here? What's the big idea you should walk away with? Well, it's a mantra that applies to way more than just decluttering. This is the guiding principle, right from the project's own internal guides. It is all about breaking that cycle of perfectionism that leads to just not doing anything. Getting one thing done, even if it's not perfect, is a massive victory. And SpicyLister is the tool that's designed to help you get that one thing done. And there's no hard sell here, no aggressive marketing. The call to action is as gentle and kind as the tool itself. Just try it. And if it helps you break that spell, well, you can support the project by buying the creator a coffee or simply telling your friends about it. And that's really the thought I want to leave you with. For so long, we've been told to just try harder, to be more organized, to build better habits. But maybe, just maybe, the answer isn't about forcing our brains to be something they're not. Maybe it's about finding tools designed with kindness and with a true understanding of how we actually work.